is a very, very relaxing way to start us a morning here, right here on Culture Day with the man Kojo Trip. Well, yeah, he's our very own Kojo Trip. Trip, you should come take a seat, you know, come through. He brings my line style, so when we're coming through, we're taking out your whole crew. Yo, man. Oh man, I really wanted to bust some rhymes. You know, take it easy,
but
take my
time.
time.
It's not time. Yes.
Yeah, I know. You know the lyrics coming up, but tick tock, like the clock goes chime. Like why oh why? See real. Don't let me start busting raps, cause I know I ain't the big deal. But guess what? I still sit and eat my breakfast with my cereals. You know,
yeah, though I walk through the
valley of the shadow of death.
It's okay.
Relax,
it's
because
it's okay. Jay, thank
I'm trying to find a word to rhyme with death.
Lenny is going there.
It ain't coming so quick.
I'm going through it right now.
There's violence on set.
Just so you know what happened, our production manager came with a stone before he stopped. Because Jay, that's one day. The air is not working.
I'm going through it.
What do you think? Don't you think I've got right? Listen, Trip, tell them. Wait, Trip, tell them, please.
Trip, you can't lie.
A few days ago.
Your head is on the line.
I was not going to talk about it.
I was
not going to talk about
Let me even draft a tweet.
I wasn't going to talk about
whatever you say now, tweet it. Say it.
No, but Jay ran so you can walk, so be careful what you're doing.
Yeah, so I actually witnessed him rap
I've opened Twitter.
2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes.
I opened Twitter.
Listen.
It was decent.
Oh man.
It was decent.
I'm a decent rapper.
Jay is the best rapper in Ghana. Not to Kojo Trip. Jay is the decent.
No,
I'm a decent rapper.
It was decent. It was decent. So.
It was decent.
Listen, this ain't no lie. I know the word is capping, but I ain't no capper.
Listen to something.
Yo, did you just hear me out? Listen. I said
you
this.
know what is capping?
No, I said that. You know, like, listen. I know the word is capping, but I ain't no capper. Like, yo, Charlie.
What's capper?
Or like, you know, tell him. You know, rap allows you to rhyme and stuff. Tell him. Trip, don't do that to me.
So the Trip is saying that.
So wait. No, oh, guys, relax. So wait.
Capper, like liar?
Yeah.
Oh, Trip, Trip.
But I said it.
Listen. That's all I'm trying to say. Is Telecell is here. Telecell is here. Jay is here. Yeah, like. Okay, Trip. Let's do
when
this.
you go last to the watch and it's a bit cold, but
Okay.
It's okay.
All right, cool. Listen, welcome to the show. You are no newbie on the show, so it's fine. I mean, it's good to have you again and again. But let's do this. Throw me a line. You know, start a line. I'll throw it, and I'll throw it to Serial. Lenny, want to give it a try?
I'll try.
All right. So you start.
Okay, I'll start with.
Don't go and find a rapper you have already, you please.
No, I'll just give a line that I just.
Okay.
I just gave
With
you.
Telecell.
Okay. With Telecell, you can express yourself. You know.
You say you then.
If you add, you know, so I should I run there with the you know or
No.
the why are you making my life difficult?
With Telecell, you can express yourself. Mm-hmm.
You say you then Cyril before me. Go.
Oh no, Lenny, we are going in a this thing.
What did Jay say? Did he say
No. He said with Telecell, you can express yourself. Yeah?
Self-expression. Telecell makes it possible.
Even though she didn't rhyme, it's fine. It's merciful.
Telecell, but neither one of you did it very well. My friends immaculate conception, kind of like how merry we are.
Hey.
The flow is very deep. If you dig, you will. You know, like a well. You know.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Why you don't
They're
want
not coming to use us.
You don't want us to tell you that there's a new cell in town.
You said you want to sit there.
Anyway,
You will
it's
sit there
not good.
to
Then.
lose.
Listen,
You go stress.
listen, like you said, we'll tell you more about Telecell later on, but also talking quality, the man Kojo Trip is here. You know, definition of rap quality. I like that. You know how I do, right? Like easy peasy, bro. Listen, so recently we saw on your status Rondo.
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
So that's a new single that I just dropped a week. It hasn't been a week yet. You know, I dropped it last week Thursday. It's part of a project that I'll be dropping mid this year. So
okay, and what does Rondo mean? Like, is that a new lingo?
Rondo is the name of
Your ex-girlfriend?
No,
Your
Rondo
ex-boyfriend?
No,
yeah, we have to ask. No, we need to ask the two questions.
He's a legendary basketball player. He played for.
Okay.
Who's your girlfriend?
No. Yeah, so he played for the Celtics, you know, and a couple other teams. But the most notable one was Celtics, and he wore the jersey number 9. So a lot of people associate him with the number 9.
With the Airways. Oh, no, not the Airways.
Bars, right?
Yeah, bars, the bars. But why Rondo? Why him though?
I like him, so I actually support.
You like him?
I actually support the Celtics. I like him as a player. You know, yeah, I think he's an amazing player, and he's one of the most underrated players. Even though he has like 2 rings, you know. So yeah.
But so does it mean that there's a basketball side of trip that we are not aware of?
Yeah, I used to play basketball for my school as well.
And what happened?
My high school.
What's
Nothing
that?
happened. GSTS.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened? You kind of left, you know?
No, I haven't played in a while. I just haven't played in a while, but I like.
Were you rapping when you were in GSTS as well?
Yes, I was. But I used to like hide it. It was just a few people until like I think final year when I, you know, decided to take a chance and go public with it.
But what was the reason for keeping it, you know, in you?
I'm sure, as most of you know, I'm not much of a, you know, what's it called? I wouldn't call myself an extrovert, or as most people know, those who know me, I wouldn't call myself an extrovert.
When you be watching your boss's face and talking like
I don't know why he's looking at me. I'm not looking at you. I don't know. Tell us.
No. So I don't consider myself much of an extrovert, you know. So sometimes it's hard dealing with people, especially when, you know, you can be socially anxious sometimes. So I think I used to hide that, but that was also, it's funny because that was also like one of the ways that I could get really expressive.
I was going to ask that, does that reflect in your music in any way with what you talk about, you know, and how you express yourself?
Yeah, I like to express myself, so I'm usually focused on social commentary amongst other things, but this is a bit of a diversion because I've been told that I like to politicize things too much. So,
is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah?
Okay, Chip, how do you get over your, you know, social anxiety or even anxiety in general, right? Because you're in a business where you have to be in people's faces, whether you like it or not. And then being a rapper as well, you have to be able to touch on certain topics.
I wouldn't say it's an easy thing to do. It's not easy to, you know, but sometimes I need to psych myself. And as I have been told on countless occasions by yourself, you know.
I wonder how this interview feels like when your boss is interviewing again.
By this time, the whole world is watching.
Yeah, you need to, you know, when duty calls, especially, you need to try to put certain things aside and then come through and do what you're supposed to do. So I think that I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm still learning how to, you know.
I like the self-awareness, but what informs your use of language? You do a lot of fancy, a lot of English as well. Is it just because that's your heritage, so you're like, you know, let me...
Man, so you'll be looking like the CEO of Telecel on TV, like,
yeah, man,
at this
Chris,
minute.
Man, connected.
Yeah, so...
Talk to you later on, yeah.
Yeah, so the fact... I used to only rap in English, you know, but I was also, once again, my attention was drawn to the fact that I need to do something that the people, or where I come from, the people will be able to relate to, and then I'll be able to, you know, capture a wider audience. So I decided to try the fancy. It took me a while because I couldn't like really express myself with regards to like rapping in fancy. So yeah, I decided.
Are you looking to be a commercial artist, or this is just for, you know, therapy?
All of it is part. I'm looking to, you know, commercialize it as well because I've been doing it for a while. But
because the
like
kind of the path you told is like very intimate, you know, has a niche market. So I ask about your audience, your fans, what they say, you know, and what your plans are. Yeah,
well, it's quite surprising, like, even to myself. People actually enjoy like what I do. Like that people actually like, you know, and I think that I stand a chance to actually reach a wider audience, a wider market, because I have had the opportunity to be on certain platforms, you know.
Which we're going to be talking about.
Yeah,
like,
both locally and like internationally as well.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So I know that's
good positioning, right?
But
in the case where, you know,
Boss one.
You know how rap.
I know, right?
People, I'll not ask any question.
We don't want you to ask.
You don't ask. Okay, don't be quiet.
Oh no.
Yeah, I want to go personal. Are you dating? Are you in a relationship? Are you dating? Are you in a relationship? You're on TV or
That's not for TV.
No. So that's a yes.
That's not for TV.
So that's a yes. Do you want to tell us a name?
Anyway,
That's not for TV.
Eh?
Cyril, please, I'm here to talk about my music.
Yeah, but that's your music.
Oh, you talk very fast. What's going
I'm here to talk about my music, Cyril.
you go do all right. I wanted to ask about
the breakfast omelette days.
right?
I know.
In the case,
Because I have breakfast on TV every morning. So
Cyril.
hello, Lomote.
Yes.
Everybody asks
Yes,
questions. Let me
go
reach my turn.
Ask.
Oh, bro, talk to me.
Cyril,
As a
you know
brother.
what? I was hoping that you being, my senior, you would ask me questions with regards
No.
with regards to
battle rap people, they make it tire small. I'm not your friend. On this
regards
I'm not your friend.
with regards to
I'm your best friend, bro. Me and you for life. But right now, I don't know you, bro. So you did it?
dates as in like month.
As in calendar. Do you have calendar?
That's funny. That's actually really funny.
No, but okay.
I was talking about positioning.
Speaking about music. Speaking about music.
Cyril, wait.
Okay, sorry. I wanted to ask a question.
Before you cut in with your dating question,
I was going to ask a sensible
I was asking a question
just
about
enjoying
rap
it.
and positioning.
Yeah.
Right? And in the case where your music doesn't reach that pedestal that you envision it, only because you know how they say rap is not generally accepted. Especially in Ghana, we have rappers who have started and stopped. One example will be Cyril, right? In that case, do you have something else that you think you can fall back on as well? Being in the space, doing
Either fall
TV
back on or fall on.
or fall on, yeah.
But what I said wasn't bad, right? Yeah, I mean, so you fall back on,
Or
you
you
fall
fall
on
yes.
something. Yeah, like you know.
Yeah, so
And what are you falling on? I mean, who are you falling? Why are you falling on? What?
Jay. So I mean, currently I work a 9 to 5. Plus, I've always had the interest in going into academia. Like, to be honest, that's what my family actually, was hoping for, that I would go into academia, because most of my family is into academia. Those who are not into other fields are into academia. So definitely that's something that I'm looking at, and I feel like I'm going to, pursue a path in academia related to the music or creativity.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, anyway,
Nice.
so
Looking forward
Rondo
to that.
forms part of the project that this is the first release for this year.
Yeah, it's the first release in 2 years. So I haven't
2
dropped
years.
music in 2 years. I've just been dropping freestyles like on my socials to engage the audience, because you can't leave these days. People's attention span is like really limited. It's really short, so you can't leave them unattended to. Mostly people reach out to me. When are you dropping?
So how has been the
music?
response so far with Rondo?
I've been getting like positive feedback. I've been getting positive feedback.
Is this going to be one out of another 2 year?
No,
Okay.
no, of course not.
So when
Of
are you
course
dropping
not.
this album or EP?
I'm probably in May.
Okay.
But I have another single coming out
To release.
hopefully next month, and we're actually like working on it. So
And this EP is titled.
I don't have the title for you yet.
Is that an EP or is
It's
that
an EP because I haven't dropped in a while. So we wanted to take it.
Slow. When you are maybe something shocks you, like I think you can name your EP like when something shocks you, because you shock people like, hey, me, like
G, you're in my mind. I'm going to
Like,
just say
hey,
Amy. I'm
hey,
going to
me,
say Amy.
hey, me, hey, me.
When you say something shocks you, I was going to say Amy.
See, you thought I was the bad guy.
What have I done? You can add it to it like, hey, me.
Hey, me.
What have I done?
Do you understand? So EIME.
Yeah.
Hey, me.
What have I
They're on
done?
drugs, don't mind them.
Well, I know. Probably you don't understand what we're talking about. Hey, me. What have I done? But I think
okay.
it to be a brilliant album title.
It was expected. So
Yeah, but I
came
mean,
prepared.
yeah.
From who? Hey, me.
Hey,
Or,
what have I done?
Me.
Trip, it's all good though. I mean, let's lastly touch on some of the collaborations you've done. You've been on stages with, like some Manifest, Papi and Kojo. Just talk about those collaborations.
Yes. So I've worked with J Soul.
Okay.
For his 0106 EP in 2019. I've worked with Papi Kojo. I've worked with I worked with EL, but we had some clearance issues and stuff, so that never came out. But
okay.
we spoke, and then he mentioned that it might actually, come out. I've recently, I don't know if I'm allowed to speak on this yet.
You can't speak on this.
I recently worked with Sconti as well.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, we worked on something, I think, for his upcoming projects.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, a number of other people I'm pretty sure I've forgotten, but the most recent one was the Manifestivities. I also have been on...
So for context about the Manifestivities, there was a selection made of multiple rap talent, and you ended up being one of the key choices, having to grace the stage. So what was that like out of the selection of all the possible rappers who had potential, who had maybe more following, some who were even on radio and all that, but you got the recognition from a seasoned artist like Manifest? What was that like? What was that moment like? Having not released in 2 years.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was really it was very exciting for me. I was actually like really pumped up, especially because I've been trying to get, through to Manifest. I mean, we've communicated a few times ahead of that, prior to that, but getting him to actually like acknowledge it, like it meant a lot. It did mean a lot for me, to me, and it did a lot for me as well. So
when you say it did a lot for you, what's that a lot?
Girls.
Mean, no, not girls, not girls, but Cyril can relate.
Not girls?
Not girls.
So guys?
Not guys.
If it's not about girls, I can relate to.
I'm pretty sure we're all aware the bill has been passed. It's yet to be assented to, so maybe we can tone it down a little bit.
Tone it down.
But,
all right.
Yeah, I think Cyril can relate, as a rapper, when you have people that you respect, or what we refer to them as OGs.
I know that feeling.
When you have them like co-sign what you do, then you know that, you're actually like doing something.
When I look in the mirror, gets me every time.
So good. Now we have the hood. Now Kojo Trip. Well, we're looking forward to more.
The EP.
Yeah, more music from you as well. Wishing you all the best on this journey. But how do people also sign up? To find you?
My socials. I'm very visible on social media. On X, Kojo Trip, KOJOTRIP. On Instagram, same handle everywhere. But on TikTok, there's an underscore in between. So yeah, Kojo_Trip.
Kojo _Trip, and he's been our guest this morning performing live, dropping the brand new one titled Rondo. Go and cap it, RONDO. I'm sure when you type that in your socials, on your streaming platforms, you definitely find Trip's music on there. Trip, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, tell us. But before we let you go real quickly, you and Cyril have to do something for us, just something, like throw shades at each other, battle, rap, something real quickly,
Yes.
Tell him something and he'll tell you something back. And then if you need help, I can help you out.
Well, instead of that, I had a message. There was something that I'd wanted to perform, but
perform it.
I think I could just quickly. It's like a minute.
If I'll be allowed to. Drop it first. You're allowed.
Okay. We are ready for you.
Do I need to use the mic?
No.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Was really hoping that some things would change. Was really hoping that some things would change. But it seems they're backed by all their foreign friends. They say we're staying in a place where there's these hidden gems. I bet it's why they're killing Congolese again. The Nigerian government suffers its people through the CBN. Forget being a critic. I'm just saying what I saw. I'm from where government officials, those that's doing all the fraud, trying to earn an honest living, get arrested with no cause because the texture of his hair is rather coarse. I come from where most of the people's skin is darker than coal, where you let go of your family just to get on the road, where time is money, but you don't get no time for your own, where we stay doing the sentence with no thoughts of parole. That's right, we're bar heavy. Get mine before they get me, because out here is too wild, the Serengeti. And every day we make it alive just to live out a lie in hopes it's not the day we're destined to die. I bet the world see us. I know they wouldn't want to be us. Our politicians always trying to feed us with the BS. It's fewer jobs in the schools with kids that's bound to lose, where the system's bound to start to have you question your use. We're not equipped with the tools. The older gen manipulating our moves. It's like living's just the hardest to do. Living conditions is cruel. My heart's the closest thing I've got next to jewels, where you might end up as a target just for airing your views, and still we can't give up. We always deliver. I get up in the booth and they know I'm that brother. Rather tell it with my words, still lethal than triggers. Hope is more than just a grace. You know what, Cyril?
Go.
I know because you both have similar or sort of have something similar like
both of them are wordsmiths.
So let me see for you small. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Do it for Telly Cell, bro. Telly Cell, bro. Telly Cell.
Let's go.
I'm back like I'm picking up luggage. Accra be my home and I love it. But all our treasures are buried in rubbish, so we keep hustling looking for nuggets. We've got youth on the streets, me mugging. They go say our demeanor is rugged. Some go hate because it's hard to show love here, because our egos are weak and they love fear. So we choose to retreat when they love here. Yes, but we love God. That's the biggest drug here. And the pastors, they're the biggest thugs here. Amen is what I say to the cashier. Then she passed me my cash. I don't count. I just feel on the bag, because if you know money, Charlie, you go no money, Charlie. You go suffer on the streets with no money, Charlie. This is life in the crowd, just normally, Charlie. They say it's hard, but people still, they buy the best of things. Others, they hustle just so they go find the best options. People get millions, but never give their next of kin. Others, they live on coins, invest and put the rest all in. Minimum wage, double shift, you'll never rest off 10. Drivers and maids in business, they'll raise your next offspring. Sunday morning church service, make the best offering. You're giving money, paying cash just to cleanse your sins. Now your pastor's cruising around in a Range Rover, intoxicated with faith, you fail to stay sober. So many fake prophets acting like they Jehovah. They say we paying. I've been stopped. The voice of God has spoken into me.
Please, will the two of you ever work on a song? I want to see that.
Don't worry.
I want to see
don't worry about it.
The new gen,
The answer is in his
thing.
smile, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, I want to see that.
We've been in the sea for a long time. Ghana hard, but still we did go the front and come back. But it could be because it's 7:31 and Shatawale is still the king of dance hall. Yeah man. Don't even say it, because if I try to talk, everything will be bad.
It's okay. Thank you.
Bad. Yes. Strip. Yeah, that's it. So because me fancy naba. Say Ejima mo bo wa swim.
Anyway,
Madam Rush, I want to request a random drug test. Random drug test in the middle of the show. No, give them this one here.